session, we saw about the important mountain peaks in the Himalayas and about the Greater Himalayas. Now in second part, we will see about the middle or lesser Himalayas. About the middle or lesser Himalayas or Himachal. You open the book, page number 20, page number 21 of your book. The middle or lesser Himalayas. The middle or lesser Himalayas is situated to the south of Himadri. It is situated in the south of the Himadri. Here the mountain peaks are not as high as the Greater Himalayas. Here the mountain peaks are not as high, the Greater Himalayas, less than the Greater Himalayas. However, some of the peaks are covered with snow. Some of the peaks are covered with snow. These mountains are covered with forests and there are many fertile valleys. Here valley. What is a valley? Next line it is written. A valley is an area of lowland between hills. A valley is an area of lowland between hills or mountains. Some of the most beautiful valleys are located in this region. For example, the valleys of Kashmir, Kullu and Kangra. There are some beautiful and very popular hill stations like Shimla, Manali, Mussoorie, Nainital, Almora and Darjeeling. So there are the hill stations as well as the valleys, the beautiful valleys and also the hill stations. The middle Himalayas have a summer temperature of about 70 degrees Celsius. It is there in the summer 17 degrees Celsius. People love to visit the hill stations during the summer season because of the cool and pleasant weather. Here the natural vegetation consists mainly of pine, oak, poplar, walnut, cypress, juniper and birch. So all these vegetations are found in middle Himalayas. Now we will see next the lower or outer Himalayas. Lower or the outer Himalayas. Another name is Shivalik. Another name of the lower Himalayas is Shivalik. The lower or outer Himalayas is the southernmost range of the Himalayas. It is the lowest of the three ranges. It is made up of hills rather than mountains. It is made of hills rather than the mountains. The slopes are covered with thick forest. The slopes of these hills are also used for terrace farming. Terrace farming. What is terrace farming? In the next line it is written. The terrace farming is a type of farming in which stair-like steps are made on the slopes of the mountains to make space for agriculture. So it is made like the stair The steps like steps, stair-like steps are made on the slopes, and the agriculture, the cultivation is done there. Cattle rearing is also common in this region. The cattle rearing is also common in this region. Some important trees which grow in this region are sal and teak. Sal and teak are found in this region. In the forest of the outer Himalayas, a variety of wildlife is found, like jackals, hyenas, elephants, and tigers. There are many natural parks and wildlife sanctuaries in the northern mountains. The park also and wildlife sanctuaries also is there. The two famous ones are Jim Howard National Park and Rajaji National Park. They are the famous ones. Such sanctuaries and parks help in protecting wildlife. In the northwest of the Himalayas, beyond river Indus, lie the Karakoram mountain ranges. Mount Godwin Austen, the second highest peak in the world, lie in these ranges. So second highest peak of the world, the Karakoram, K2. In the northeast are the Purvanchal ranges or eastern mountains. In this region, the Himalayas bend sharply towards the south. They form the eastern boundary of India. They form the eastern boundary. The hill ranges are not very high and are covered with thick forest. The hill ranges are Garo, Khasi, Jaintia, Naga, Mizo Hills, Lusai and Patkoi Bum. This region is famous for terrace farming and its tea gardens. So these are the hill ranges which are Garo, Khasi, Jaintia, Naga, Mizo Hills, Lusai and Patkoi Bum. So all these are the important hills. You can underline and learn it. The lower Himalayas are not very cold, but they get heavy rainfall. It is not very cold, but they get heavy rainfall. Now, importance of the northern mountains. Which are the importance of the northern mountains? The northern mountains are of great importance to India. These northern mountains are of great importance to India. They act as a natural barrier and protect our borders from foreign invasions. They stop the cold winds of northern Asia and Tibetan plateau from entering India. They act as a natural barrier in the way of the monsoon winds, causing heavy rainfall in India. They are the source of many northern rivers which have water throughout the year. Water from these rivers is very useful for irrigation, constructing dams on them and for generating electricity. So these are the importance of northern mountains. All these are very, very important. You can learn nicely. So dear students, our second part is over here. You please go through again and again, read carefully and understand better. Thank you.